I'm aware that Governor has just invited the Vice President of Nigeria to launch micro, small, and medium enterprise. The aim is to aid the youth of Benue State to go into self-employed business. We know that the world is growing every day, and for any society to be well known and for the people in a society to be self-reliant, self-dependent, and also to be able to do something real in order to help government. The youth supposed to know exactly what to do in order to see that they stand on their own. The basic things we are looking at here, or the ideas of governor, is to see that we don't just have the graduate who we totally depend on the white collar job after graduations, but he's trying to see how he can diversify to see that after graduations from the university, an individual will look critically, have a business plan, and at the same time try to see how he can execute it in order to be self-reliant and self-dependent. You know, when you do that, we are like trying to bring Benue into limelight, whereby we make it a semi-industrialized state, whereby an individual will stand on his or her own and say, okay, this is what I want to do. Some youth who graduated from university, from the areas of education, some of them can go into this mini opening of a nursery and primary schools, whereby they can try to help the people at the grassroots level to educate them in a better way than what we normally have before. And the other way is also for some other youth, they can go into all this trading, you know, buy petty things from the well-urban areas and bring it to our state. You know, Benue State is still developing, despite the fact that it was one of the state among the states that were created from the beginning, or let me say when the Nigerian got her independence. That is 19, I think it's 1976. Despite that, Benue State is still struggling to become a self-reliant state like others. So the ideas of governors bringing in this is to see that we have able youth who will become rationally in their thinking, creatively, and also they will use their words of domains. We are talking about the psychomotive domain, the affective domains, and then the the cognitive domains. They will marry them together to see that they don't just become a roaming about graduate after finishing from schools. And some students after secondary school, they can go into tailoring, some can go into computer business, some can go into all these other, you know, we have a lot of them whereby youth will think creatively and come out with something good so that the state will stand on her own like other ones. Um, Personally, I am the current provost of Methodist College of Health Technology, Oju local government area of Benue State. We train students in the areas of health education, and after graduating from there, they have a national license to practice on their own, diploma in community health. They popularly call it CHU. You know, the aim now with these governors' ideas, it is not only good for students to pass out from the College of Health Technology and then wait for government to employ them maybe into primary healthcare sectors in the local government. Some of them can come up with the good knowledge of, you know, establishing a clinic, you know, with the license to practice and certificate of registration with the national body, they have the ability with the knowledge base to open a clinic whereby they can set it in the rural areas to help the people at that area. You know, there are some communities in Benue State whereby we don't have a proper primary health care well institute there. We don't have also the general hospital there. We don't have the tertiary tiers of health facilities like teaching hospitals and federal medical centers there. These people will go a long way to establish their own personal clinic with this aid to see that the health is taken down to the people at their grassroots state. You know, also some of them may be able to open clinic, after clinic pharmaceutical shop, because with the knowledge base of primary health care, we train them in the areas of the drugs too. Based on this practical experience they go to, like after their year 1 training, year 2 training, year 3 training, you know, they have enough of knowledge to be able to know one or two things in respect to pharmaceutical shop. So, you know, there are some basic communities, or let me say some communities in Benue State, in the rural area, whereby you hardly find the pharmaceutical shop there. So this group of people, after graduations, they can either open the clinic, they can also open the pharmaceutical shop, whereby they can be self-employed and also become the employers of labor with their facilities. So I believe with the governor's ideas, it's going to go a long way to help the students that we train after graduation. They will be able to stand on their own to do something real in order to help the state.